What's up, App Nation? Welcome into another edition of Rock Talk. I'm Matt President, joined today by Anthony Shakir, defensive recruiting coordinator, and you also coach the Edges back at App State after a stint here 2018 through 2020. So what is it that brought you back to Boone?
Man, I think I like to think of places as people, meaning that they have characteristics, they have traits, and everything about this place fits my characteristics and traits as well. It's a perfect match. The people, the outdoors scene, the food. I think getting married here and having my first kid here as well at Watauga Hospital, definitely always, the day we left, we've been trying to come back, so definitely glad to be back.
Well, glad to have you back here. You talk about those traits and characteristics, and I know that those are something that you're always trying to identify in the recruiting process. For you, leading the defensive recruiting efforts, what is your approach?
Yeah, I think first of all, guys that fit our blueprint, as far as being hard-nosed, blue-collar guys, great football players that have an acumen to making plays and making plays on the ball and being physical tacklers. As well as the academic standpoint, and guys that fit our culture, knowing what this place has had success and doing on the field, and guys that fit that stereotype that we have, and just App State guys at the end of the day that are also really good football players.
If you were to peel back the curtain and let us sit in proverbially on a Edge meeting, how do those go? What is it like in that meeting room?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think I found my way of teaching, starting off in high school is I'm just that. I'm a teacher. I think figuring out how guys learn and what they respond to in that meeting room, and whether it's drawing up on the board, whether it's getting them up on the board and making them draw, whether it's film, I think you'd see and hear somebody who anticipates how guys are willing to learn and try to meet them where they're at each and every day.
All right, let's go through a few rapid-fire questions with you. Growing up, who is your favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete's got to be Michael Vick. I remember when he got drafted, by the Falcons, when they traded up to draft him, and he's backing up a guy named Chris Chandler, and just kind of the sense of urgency that people wanted from Michael Vick to start and take over that spot. And then when he was electric on the field, and just being in the Atlanta area around those days was definitely memorable.
Who's been your biggest coaching influence?
Actually, a guy named Greg Gasparato. He was a safety coach here. He was my position coach in college at Brevard College. And when I first got into this thing, I reached out to him several times for some tips. And he's kind of been a guide. He's the one that brought me here for my first stint when I was an analyst for the first time. And also, got to give a shout out to DJ Smith as well. A young guy. When I first got here, showed me the ropes and followed what he was doing. And then stayed in touch with him throughout my journey as well.
You mentioned enjoying the outdoor scene here in Boone. What are the things you like to do when you have some time away from football?
Yeah, my wife won't agree, but it's definitely kayaking. Love kayaking, love hiking. I mean, even if I'm having a lazy day, just having a picnic outside with my kids and having them run around, play sports, and kick the ball around. So just being out in general. I mean, I think, sometimes I want to get on the water. Sometimes I want to just go for a walk, but I think just the atmosphere of that is what I look forward to.
For sure. Great to have you back.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
He's Anthony Shakir. I'm Matt President. This has been Rock Talk.